Welcome to this video on updating LANGuardian dashboards. My name is Darren Delaney, I'm Head of Technical Services here at Netfort. If you've just upgraded to LANGuardian version 12, you might also take some time to update your dashboards, as LANGuardian has a couple of new features which allows you to build better dashboards. So I've got one here I'm going to modify. Just to do so, click on the edit option over on the right hand side. I'm going to give it a new name as well. I'm going to call it Management Summary. Remove the elements that are there already. First thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop in some trend graphs here. So HTTP trend is a good one. TCP UDP trend shows me all traffic going through my network. Click on reports, and we've got a couple of recommendations here. The first one to add, just scroll down to the IP section here and look out for one called top applications. It's a really good report to put on a dashboard. Also add top users, and if you scroll down to the web section, we've got top website domains. It's an excellent report. So the next change here is we can modify the column width. So I'm going to change mine to 720 pixels just to maximize my screen here so I get the full width. Press save. So now that we have some elements on our dashboards, we can modify them again if we want to get some nice graphics. So top applications, if you click on edit, you can enable the pie chart here. So it may say pie chart or bar graph, depends on the report. In this case I've got pie. Could change the runtime if you want to look at a different time, but last hour is good. Save that. I'm going to edit the website domains here. I want to show a nice graph here as well. So I'm actually going to switch off the table and I'm going to show a pie graph. Actually leave the table on for this one, I think it's useful. And the user one here, I'm going to switch off the table and I'm going to enable a pie graph. So it's now much more, it's colorful, it's also interactive. We can click here on the segments, or we can hover over and get a bit more detail as to what that segment is telling us. And we can also click on the traffic volumes here, or whatever the totals are, to drill down and get further detail. Another thing to point out too on the dashboard, the elements only show the top 5 outputs from the reports. You can click on this arrow here and that'll actually run the report. So if you want to get the entire listing, just click on that and the report is run. So there we get all information there from that report, and then click the logo or click dashboards to go back. So I certainly would recommend something like a management summary, have top applications, top domains, maybe top users, and create other ones like internet activity. You could have nice web reports up there, HTTP traffic report there, file and folder use, critical services, but you can set them up for whatever way you want yourself. Maybe also just want to point out here the trend graphs have also changed. They're now bigger, they fill up the full width here of this column, and as you hover across there it actually pops up and gives you a bit more detail. So that peak there occurred on December the 3rd at 1623. We had a rate there of traffic 71 megabits per second. Web here we had it December the 3rd 1413, 6.64 megabits per second of HTTP traffic. So that's it. That's some tips there on how to modify dashboards in LANGuardian version 12.